Okay. Let's try this now. Test one. Test one. Test. Okay, it seems like it is now live. I don't want overcooked. Stop it. Okay, so keep that muted. Pop out chat. Move it over here. So hello guys, Hidden Flame here. Hi. Hopefully this is working. Because if not, it is going to be a pain in the butt. Hello William, I hope you can hear me. If you can, say something, because I have no idea. Okay, I think I have everything here. You can hear me. Okay. Cool. Now, I've never played this game. I gotta get the foundation, but I don't have it. I don't have any funds to do that. Let me know if the sound is too loud, William, because I can't really get an idea of what's going on. Yes, please. I'd like to know what's being said. Huh. Oh, God, no. Turn those off. Yes, please. Most games should have that, okay? No. All games should have that. Yes, please. I'm playing on PC, William. Okay. Okay, just where it's just visible. For me, it's that. For you guys, is that. So you guys will see better than I can. What's a Go controller? God, that just looks cool. I really need to put something right here. Standing still is not advisable. Well, duh.
Fair warning. This is gonna be weirder than usual. Can't be helped. You called me. So here I am. I shut you out sometimes. I'm always glad to hear from you. It's just that I get my hopes up. So many times it's led to nothing. I found nothing. It's like we live in a room, and there's a poster on the wall. We stare at it and we think that's the whole world. The room and the poster. The picture's something nice. A landscape, a famous person. Like in that movie, what is it called? The prison movie. The room's a cell, and the picture, it's different for each of us. It can be beautiful or terrible, but we're all transfixed. But it's all a lie. Something to distract us from the truth. They're lying to us. We're lying to ourselves. The room's not the world. The world is much bigger and much stranger. There's a hole hidden behind that poster that leads to the real world. We all feel safe in that room. But sometimes something crawls out from behind the poster. And the ones that see it happen freak out and try to forget what they saw. I'm here. Why did you bring me here?
Ooh.
Hello?
Awesome storytelling.
Anyone
I love it. That just gave me chills. Hello? Ding ding. Anyone here? Okay. Camera. Wow, that was flawless. It went straight from cutscene to actual gameplay. Oh, X is my interact button. Okay. So first time, lots of lore. Reminder, certain objects are not allowed inside the Bureau. Recent incidents have necessitated and issued reminder on prohibited materials. Unauthorized weapons, pagers, laptops, smartwatches, smartphones, smart gaming devices, or anything smart. Number 2, pencils. Okay. Any objects considered iconic representations of an archetypical concept. Rubber ducks, ketchup bottles. All materials under Bureau investigation is to be brought in through private entrances. If you see any lobby personnel in breach of these policies, please notify your supervisor immediately. Number 2, pencils. Okay then. Hello? Hello? Internal lockdown in effect. Building lockdown in effect. Multiple containment breaches detected. Multiple building shifts detected. Head of research override. HRA Protocol Act. Oh, I have played SCP Containment Breach. A containment breach with paranormal is not a good thing. No, it is not. Staffing, surveillance, redacted. Data center initiative, construction, redacted. Office equipment, janitorial costs, redacted, mold removal, HQ livability costs. For the cost breakdown spreadsheet, see page 5 for 5-year comparison chart, see page 9. Okay.
This seal. I saw it a long time ago. I keep seeing it in my dreams.
Seek shelter. That's not a good sign. Hold. Oh god, it's one of those. You guys are gonna hear a lot of clicking. Art Bureau at work. Okay. Head of Research, Dr. Casper Darling. Cool. Director, Zachariah Trench. What's over here? God, it's really dark for a bathroom. Toilet paper. I like the auto doors. That's gonna help.
Federal Bureau of Control. All these years I've been looking for them, and they were hiding in plain sight.
That's how these government organizations work. Well, these black op organizations. Wait, there's a door here, but there's no door? Oh, it's not a door. Can't find the other in the office? Watch your step. Rangers from security department. Okay. Oh. Look at all that copyright. Free stuff. Oh, jeez. Coda, no. Be a good girl. Oh, wow. Okay. A shark in his although secure permission to following basic protocol, shoot to kill. Okay, so if you see any sharks, shoot to kill. But you never answered my question, Will. What's a Go controller? You mean a plugging play or whatever? Because if so, I recommend the Afterglow. It's one of my favorite controller types. I got the Spectrum version, so I can change the color at will. Hello. As you all know, by now, the R4 reports are due by the end of the week. We're still waiting for them from a number of people. If you need an extension, please request form R4.E from your supervisor. If you think you're exempt from filing an R4, then you'll get a written permission from your department chief saying so. Remember, R4s are mandatory under section 75.2 of the employee manual. If your R4 requires interdepartmental claims, then please contact the appropriate department head, Dr. Darling, Ms. Marshall, Mr. Salvador, Mr. Kirkland, as needed. They'll be busy on Thursday, as is the annual policy review, so please schedule accordingly. Best, your admin team.
Hello?
I'm gonna have to fight something, aren't I?
Hey, excuse me.
You have a wet floor. I don't want to walk on your wet floor, dude. Oh, you're not mopping.
There you are. You are here about the job. Janitor's assistant. You need to go to the interview. Go that way to the elevator.
Thanks. Elevator that way. Got it.
Very good. I'm Ahti, janitor, by the way. You'll work for me. You can say I sent you. If they don't hire you, later, you are relevant. There be work for the axe. Take them behind the sauna.
I've done enough night shift loner jobs to know it makes us come off weird. Ahti the janitor is a friendly face in my book.
Better than somebody with no face at all. Think about it. No face.
But that said, I know what you're thinking. If there's an axe murderer around, that's him.
I work at a fast food place. I'm going to mention it now. And I got the weekend off, 4 days, because there was a second scare of the virus. So, yeah. Losing hours because of this. Wait, they just got a big circle? Oh, that is creepy. Oh, that... Wait a minute. The world changed. Okay. This is gonna make mapping very difficult.
The cell and the poster. I was 11 years old the first time I saw behind the poster. They told me I imagined it. I've been trying to pull it down ever since. Will you help?
That was cool. I'm gonna love this game if this is how it's gonna be.
Did I lose you there for a moment?
No?
You know what's on my mind. My baby brother, Dylan. 17 years since the men of this bureau took him.
Oh, I gotta clean my screen. Clearance level. Reminder regarding drafting any public-facing material. While pinning any notification of death related to the Willow AWE, please adhere to the following guidelines. Use the service of his or her country. Regret, proud or pride will be remembered. Avoid Alaska, scissors, bleed and blood, loss, apologies, and sorry. Oh, that's cover-up shit there. God, that guy's everywhere, isn't he? So I need to find a a Sector 1 clearance card. Ah, knock that over. Ah, screw your books. Whoa, that went flying. Barbara, I am not to be disturbed. Cancel all appointments for the day, for the rest of the week. I cannot trust them, Barbara. Not a single one. Trench. No. No, I don't want to... There's a big loud noise. I don't want to... Oh, dear.
Shit. Shit.
Did he just...
Want me to pick it up? The murder weapon? Really?
He just shot himself in the head.
Something's outside. Was coming here a mistake?
Yes, coming here was a mistake.
And there goes the poster.
Objects of power can cause or be results of AWE's altered world events, intrusions upon the perceived reality. Now, the service weapon is, of course, a prime example of an OOP, a very powerful one. Ingrained in the Bureau's DNA, a key component in our prime candidate program. Come out of that Russian roulette a winner and you're it.
Look at this place. Where am I?
Okay, jump is that button. Oh, I don't have a gun yet. Okay. Oh, the darkness thing here is gonna be really hard to see. Oh, no, I can't. Okay. Melee. Oh, okay. This will be interesting. Come here, boy. I will palm you to death.
The same gun.
Control the gun. That's a weird looking gun.
Okay. Now I have a gun.
Automatically regenerates. Nice. Not have to worry about bullets. The pyramid. The pyramid is a representation of witch magic. It's also heavily inspired in Lovecraftian horror. It's also supposed to be like some kind of what conduit of the gods for the Egyptians. they buried their pharaohs in them, so. Oh, great. Okay, headshots do better damage. Collect. We wield the gun. You. The board appoints you. Congratulations, Director.
Something's coming. This threat. An attack. Duty as director. Keep the Bureau safe.
Did you hear that? It's the dead man. Right after the pyramid spoke to me, it was just noise, and I understood every word. And this gun's alive. You know what? I'm happy. Happy to be here. Things have quieted down outside. Is it time to go?
Okay. So apparently I'm the director now. Oh, that is... So I've always been the director, huh? Look at that. Oh, wow, this is... Oh, hi. I don't like that.
You can't let this happen. 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 You stopped it. You... Oh, thank you. That was... horror.
The Hisguard. Okay. Field research on Hisguard entity. Hisguard corrupted security guard confidential. The Bureau has many internal security personnel. The Hiss was quickly to take advantage of this fact. Hisguards use the standard issue bullpup rifles they carried prior to corruption, while the armored guards carry pump-action shotguns. They have no observed paranormal abilities, with the exception that the Hiss guards are protected by the shielding of dense Hiss resonance, capable of stopping bullets. This is the shielding that results of prolonged Hiss corruption. Does the Hiss mature in organic hosts over time? More data is needed. Did the Hiss target individuals with combat training? Does the Hiss have that level of cognitance? Does it utilize hosts for tasks they are best suited for? Combat trained hosts are reserved for combat? These are all questions for later. Though it is obvious that corrupted individuals retain knowledge on the use of their weapons. Refer to file redacted for full report. Nice. Unidentified reading. What? I don't have access still? See? Everything's changed. What's her name? Jessie Fadden? God, that is just... Oldest house discovered August 4th, 1964.
The hotline. Secure line of communication. Guidance. Reach the hotline.
Fine. Just let me in. Okay.
Where is he? Shoot. I am terrible at aiming guns. Might as well grab everything. Open assets. Oh, clearance level. Okay. Reminder, drafting, blah, blah, blah. We already said that one. Okay. Really? That's it? Okay, so these must be like safe spaces. Oh, it shuts on its own. Cool. That was bright.
The hissing sound that tried to invade me earlier. The hiss burrowing into everything in this place. Is the hiss your enemy? Alright, it's our enemy. That babble's contagious. It burrows in like an infuriating melody that makes you hum it over and over.
I want to read what it said. Where is it? So much is expected from the director. Responsibility, the privilege. Okay, that's it. Oh, okay, case file. No unique procedures required. The object's form is variable. When bound, the object allows para-ultonarians to redact it. This object must only be bound by individuals seeking the role of redacted. The object will determine whether redacted. If rejected, the applicant is terminated. The process is dictated by the redacted. though their criteria is unknown. The object was identified inside the oldest house, in the room that is now used as the director's office. A popular hypothesis, redacted, many forms through history, redacted. Mjolnir, Excalibur, Vernuastra, all weapons that redacted of the wielders. The objects of power are the convergence of forces based on the collective subconscious. Then this may be the original manifestation of that event. If this is the case, redacted. Marshall, we checked out the suspected AWE in Duluth. Wasn't anything just like the house fire before this, and the malfunctioning clothes dryers before that. My team is getting pretty sick of duds. We need to find a better way to sort out the fake AWEs from the real things, or you need to rotate these field agents off for a bit. Anyway, en route to Sherman Ranch, the next one on the list. Let's hope we find a little livelier there. Special Agent Keenum. How to handle unscheduled visitors in the lobby. Welcome to the Federal Bureau of Control, established in 1964 as part of the effort to strengthen government relations. We are proud to serve the United States and her people as we strive for transparency and excellence in all aspects of esteemed national infrastructure. If they do not leave, then ask them these questions. Are you here to see someone? Are you from New York City or just visiting? How did you find this place? If these answers are sufficiently harmless, explain that this is a secure federal office and that they'll need to leave. If their answers seem redacted, escort them to a private room. There, perform the gunner psychological assessment. If the responses are within acceptable range of deviance, see the provided scoring sheet, then redact it immediately. Reminder, there is no such thing as too suspicious. Oh, I've already looked at that one. Okay. Really? Urban legends are believed to affect the creation of altered materials, but can also dictate the characteristics of an altered world event. Urban legends understood as the modern evolution of Jug's archetypes. We recognize certain redacted, informed by our own redacted, and polarized by our medium. We have additionally provided that the urban legends can be artificially redacted in popular culture using redacted, our Bureau-made anthology television program. Once the seeds are sown, human imagination exuberates the details. Exacerbates. God, I don't know words. Words are hard. Certain paranormal phenomena contain clear elements of polarized folklore. AWEs that only occur on redacted. A pair of scissors that consume human redacted through the two punctures on the redacted. These details, living in the mind of so many, have been given strength through belief. Urban legends are not just stories for children. They are paranormal realities waiting to happen. What if I shoot these guys? Nothing? Okay. Oh, what? No, I did. I didn't grab it. Come on. What the heck? Something there. But there's nothing there. Okay. Guess I'll leave it be. Huh. I heard a click like it sounded like I picked something up. Well, there's the pyramid. Again. Oh, Pulaski, huh? Oops. A loadout. Okay.
Control points. An enemy. Corrupt. Spreading them.
Cleanse the control point. What does that mean? Help me fix it.
Okay. Oh, reload speed. Do I have anything else? Personnel mods? No? Okay, cool.
Holy shit! You did it! We did it!
Hello? Can you hear me? Are you with us?
Yeah.
Zero. Are you still sane?
Oh.
I can't tell you how happy I am to talk to somebody sane.
The feeling's mutual. Yeah, I'm Pope, Emily Pope, Dr. Darling's assistant.
My turn. Should I lie?
Jesse Faden. I'm just visiting.
I should have lied.
Oh, shit. You're the new director. Hold on. We're coming out.
I should have lied.
Director Faden.
Call me Jesse.
Okay, Jesse. I'm Emily. Look, somehow this hostile force, this...
Hiss?
that works? Somehow the hiss managed to infiltrate the building without any warning.
And just like that, my name for it is official. The hiss.
Wow.
Like the sound of poison gas leaking in.
We're in full lockdown. It seems to have spread everywhere and to everyone not protected by an HRA. And, extraordinarily, you. You are the director, and that makes you special by definition. Trench is no longer the director, obviously. I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. This whole situation is just a lot.
Trench is dead. Shot.
Ah,
I found his body. And the gun.
Do I tell her it looked like a suicide?
the service weapon.
Also, and this can sound crazy, but he keeps appearing to me, saying things. It's hard to make out, but he told me to cleanse the control point, push the hiss out. The whole room shifted around.
You did that? And you entered the building when it was already in the lockdown, before you became the new director? How?
I'm not ready to tell her about you yet.
A janitor let me in.
I love it. This is fucking unbelievable. I can't even... Look, Jesse, I have a million questions, and you probably have a million more.
Like, do you know my brother Dylan? yet.
But there's something I need to ask you to do first. If you can cleanse a control point, then you can maybe cure those infected or possessed by the hiss. Because if that's possible, our options are very different.
Emily Pope. I don't know her, but I like her already.
Yeah, so do I.
She's the opposite of the faceless agency I've blamed for what happened to me for so long. But I can't trust her yet. Or rather, the Bureau she's a part of.
Yes. I can try.
I'm speaking for you, of course. We can try it together.
Out.
Okay. You with me?
I'm enjoying it, if that's what you're asking, William.
Push the hiss out.
Well, that didn't work.
It didn't work. The hiss has burrowed too deep. Ripping it out rips them apart.
The hiss manifestation of human hosts is in numerous ways. The most common and intense, at least intense form, seems to be the many corrupted agents floating through the Bureau. The hiss agents have maintained their human appearance, undergoing no obvious physical transformation. The most notable distinction from an unaffected human is the fact they can levitate. These hiss have displayed no aggressive behavior. They only seem interested in vocalizing the strange incantation ad infinitum. Ad infinitum. I know Latin? No, I don't. Perhaps these vessels are only meant to propagate the hiss corruption, like spores or Wi-Fi boosters. Or are they cocoons preparing to enter the next stage of evolution? When attacked, hiss agents disappear, perhaps entering a state of invisibility or undergoing a transformation into a purely resonant form. Research is ongoing.
Jesse, over here. We need to make a plan, Jesse.
Wait a minute. I like to look around. Oh, okay, there's all kinds of different ways.
I can't cleanse them.
I saw. It was worth a shot. Thank you, Director. Jesse.
I'm gonna tell her why I'm here. I'll risk it.
Listen, the Bureau was involved in an incident in my hometown, Ordinary, 17 years ago. The Bureau came in and covered the whole thing up. I've been looking for this place for a long time.
That's enough. Maybe that's too much already. I can't tell her about Dylan and the rest yet.
I've seen mentions of an Altered World event case dealing with Ordinary. You were at Ground Zero as a child? It was one of the big ones, and before my time. And very classified. I can try to dig out some old files for you. My boss, Casper Darling, would know, but he's missing. I think he knew this was coming, or suspected. He came up with the HRAs, the Hadron Resonance Amplifiers. I think they're what saved us. Or a few of us. And Director Trench would know.
Trench, the ghost, or whatever he is, he mentioned something called the Hotline. Said I should find it.
It's another object of power, like the gun, an old Bakelite telephone, a direct line of communication between the director and the board. Maybe he can talk to you more clearly through that. I mean, Trench has years and years of experience. He might know how to destroy the hiss.
Where is the hotline?
It's kept in the communications department through the mailroom. It's part of this sector, so we can access it even with the lockdown in place. We'll get the door open for you.
Okay, that's my next stop.
That's Tomasi's department. He's the head of communications. I don't think he had an HRA. He kind of made a point about not wearing one earlier. Keep an eye out.
They call me the director. But that's not me. I'm not a director type. I'm not a leader. Why am I here? I think you already know. Yes, I came for my brother, but there are other reasons too. I said I was looking for answers, but I might never understand them. I'm not looking for proof. This is already it. More than enough. No matter what they told me all those years, I know it's real now. I didn't imagine this. I want to be a part of this world. What scares me shitless is that I finally found it. Only to see the hiss destroy it all.
No stupid questions. The door to the
Hey,
comms
Smith.
department is just outside the boardroom back in the lobby. They should have gotten it open by now. Follow the signs to the mailroom. You can get to the hotline containment chamber through there. Good luck, Jesse. See you back here once you have the hotline.
Thanks, Emily.
The hotline should be in the communications department.
The origin of this.
Where did the hiss come from?
I'm not sure. You said the hiss was here when you entered. Did you see anything like that outside before you came in?
No. No, just inside.
The source is internal then. See, the oldest house is a sprawling complex with openings to other places as well. I don't even know where to start looking. But in the context, it's good news. The lockdown holds. The hiss escaping the building would be the end. Pretty shitty world out there if you ask me, but I wouldn't want the hiss to destroy it.
With you on that, Emily.
You mentioned the oldest house. What is it?
This building, the Bureau headquarters, the oldest house, is a shifting place. You've seen it. It transcends its physical limits.
I've been to New York a few times. How didn't I notice this place?
It's an attribute of the building. This is a place of power. The oldest house doesn't like attention, so unless you're purposely trying to find it, you don't, which is perfect for us. The work we do here is essential, but unstable. The Bureau prefers not to be noticed. And we need strong walls to make sure nothing gets out.
So without you, I never would have found the front door.
Okay. This Trench guy. I keep hearing him in my head. Is he a ghost? Haunting me?
I doubt we're talking about a ghost in the traditional sense, but an echo maybe. See, if he was killed by the service weapon, your gun, maybe it's his final thoughts recorded by the bullet in his brain, like a deep space probe sending back data. But that's just a hypothesis on my part. I'd need the gun to research it. But you better hold on to that given the circumstances.
I think I will. Yeah. Can you tell me what an object of power is exactly? This is all, well, new to me.
Don't worry, I love going over the basics. So objects of power are mundane objects that house paranatural energies and have developed a link to the astral plane and can thus be controlled, which is what differentiates them from altered items, which are still housings of paranatural forces, but are more volatile and cannot be bound in the peri-utilitarian sense. Got it?
Did she memorize
Nope.
this?
Got it. Thanks.
That went right over my head.
So HRA stop you from becoming Hiss?
Well, it seems that way. I mean, I hadn't even heard of an HRA until a few weeks ago when Dr. Darling started handing them out. Well, I began analyzing mine as soon as I got it. I mean, each one seems to emit a powerful short-range frequency way beyond anything I've ever seen.
Doesn't the timing seem suspicious?
I thought that too. Dr. Darling usually likes to unveil his latest breakthrough in big presentations. With these, he just passed them out. Yeah, his behavior makes me wonder what exactly he knew.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
Okay. But hey, Seth Smith, if you're still there. No, up is my map. Oh. Okay, so that's not going to be helpful. Not one bit. Ooh, outfits. Oh, nice. Fast travel points. Okay.
There it is again. Our welcome message.
What do you mean? What's my setup? Accuracy boost. I'll go with reload. Completely custom build. That's about best I can tell you. I know I got a 1060 I can tell you I have an AMD processor, Ryzen 5. That's 32 gigs of RAM. I don't know really much. Visited the following Nevada accommodations: Desert Sun Inn, Big Sky Motel, Starlight Motel, In and Out. You went to In and Out Burger. Aztec Court, Sleepy Bear Motel, Silver Spurs Ranch, El Gato Blanco Inn, A Plus Lounge. Accommodations, $831.29. Meals, $741. Damn. This Duke and Eagle Hunt. Gasoline, near $300. The mini bar. The boys in research said performing rituals will help identify places of power. Drinking those little whiskey bottles is... Those little whiskeys is my ritual. Nearly $300 of whiskey. Damn. I do wonder if a motel called the Ocean View is going to be found in a landlocked state. But hey, I guess I'm not paid to think, right? And for the record, I again request that you give us the budget to get 2 rooms each night. Agent Raleigh and myself are very tired of sleeping in the same room. Good grief. Why am I right-handed? How do I change that? Oh, I am not right-handed. Oh, god dang it. Hey, Sai. I already know it's about, it's connected to Quantum Break. The events that happen in Quantum Break is an altered world event. The events of Alan Wake is an altered world event. They're mentioned in this game. Don't know about Mirror's Edge, but I want to change. God dang it. I hate. Oh god, I hate being on the right side. I really do. How do I change that? I can't change it. Are you kidding me? Oh, shoot, come on. The Hiss resonant field is a physical impediment that is difficult to define. Hiss barriers appear as ways to impede escape or access by Bureau personnel. 2 methods have been discovered for lowering them. Destroy the multiple concentrated resonant sources found in the vicinity. Destroy the Hiss entities in the area. No, there's controller controls. I just didn't see a thing for it. The resonant fields seem to require support for their size and density from other unconnected sources of Hiss resonance. With the ability to draw from the sources, the barrier will fall. Does an inactive structure made of Hiss resonance qualify as a conscious being? Does the distinction make any difference when considering the Hiss? What does the very act of building walls to prevent our movement tell us about Hiss? To what degree is it watching and planning? It's interesting, specifically with Max Payne. The Alex Casey, who Alan Wake was writing about, is Max Payne. Did I just... Dang it. It's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to get up there. But I need levitation first. But yeah, the whole Remedy universe is connected in one way or other. Due to recent fluctuations in the nearest control point, the area stability is downgraded to yellow. Green is stable, yellow is low, orange is high, red is frequent. Okay. That actually is come in handy. So if I see red lights, then... yeah. What I got? House memory. I do not have clearance. Okay, so let's see. Yeah, the thing is, you have 2 controls. You have your left side of the keyboard, the right side of the keyboard, and the controller. Toggle side? Oh, it's down. There we go. Someone is yelling at me. Oh, okay. Go up here. Oh no, I wanted to go over there. Nope, 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 nope. Not yet.
Powering here. You don't want me anywhere near it. With you on that.
Oh, okay. So I can't go there just yet. Where's it other... See, there's something up there. I have no idea how to get it. Oh, it's a chest of some sort. Is there a hub area? Yes. This still gets me. This is creepy AF. This game does one thing. It's telling a hell of a story. Come on. Ow. The sound is what's making the mood. See, this here is your hubs. These things right here. See? Fast travel and stuff. These are your hubs. Glenn's control points to fast travel through sites. What do we got?
Just look at it. 8 inches wide and capable of storing a whopping 80 kilobytes.
80?
Stolen by our friends at the CIA, the disk held the launch codes to so
Only 80? Who remembers
This
those?
is not the disk, of course, but one exactly like it. A perfect fusion of concepts vibrating in the Cold War era collective unconscious. A receptacle. It is a receptacle for dangerous energies to hone in on. And they did. We don't have the details, but when things started flying around the disk, it was transferred to us. It's an object of power. OOP.
Oops.
Oops. Oh, and it can launch things telekinetically through the air. To date, we've launched maybe 3 dozen pencils. And once, We even launched a cup.
Things get better, and of course they would be using these outdated. God, how old is that? 1980s? God, that's an old system.
Communications. We're on the right track.
Ooh, the machine god. I had a dream, and I built the thing I saw in the dream. A machine that will contain God. But not the God, you know. The ones, any ones you know. A new God. This machine will be his body, his heart, his mind. I made it just like the dream showed me. I used the motor from the refrigerator and the coils from my toaster and the fans pulled from a timing belt on my car's engine and the wheels from my son's skateboard. God can't move yet. But the dream said he would learn how on his own. This is just a beginner's body, like a baby's, but a machine instead. God only needs a place to start. If you want to interview me, please contact me at the address on the envelope. My phone doesn't work anymore. Had to use the dialing plate on God. I remember using those giant floppy disks back in elementary school. Yes, elementary school. Remember playing the Oregon Trail on them. There was like 15, 16 discs, or not discs, floppies that you had to repeatedly bring in and out. Let's work hard. His life is in your hands. To whom this may concern, I am being contacted by the past presidents of the United States of America. They appear as spirit guides, giving me their wisdom. John Adam keeps saying I need to fix America, but I can't really understand him. They all have lots of opinions. Please tell me I'm imagining it, but Theodore Roosevelt showed me how to fix my lawnmower. And I don't know a thing about lawnmowers. Explain that. I have great dead men telling me about the past and the present. If you'd like to use my abilities to help run the government, please let me know. I know the White House could use me. James Bartholomew. Ah! I know there is a reference in here to the old gods of Asgard, too, which is really cool. Hello, avid readers. The Bureau Book Bunch will convene at the usual spot in the corner table of the cafeteria at 5 p.m. on Tuesday, currently discussing Unless You by J.D. Brooks. Everyone should get their own reviews to me by Monday before lunch so I can generate some conversation starters before the meeting. Happy reading. This is what I love most of all in games. Oh no.
everything in actions is, but I sure wish someone would find her.
I'll help you look, Topher. We'll find your mama together.
Have I ever told you that kids' shows are creepy as hell? That's why I can never watch kids' shows anymore. Oh, saw some down here. Health boost. Nah. Can I merge those? Oh, deconstruct. I'll do that later when I figure out the point of it. Oh, there's another one over here. Can't really see what's going on, but this is how the game's supposed to be played. Oh no. Mr. Governor, the police. I called the police, but they never come to my house. I got the problem and you got to send folk to fix it. I got my wife one of them singing fish on the walls. It's not a real fish. It sings when you hit the button. But it's got the devil in it. It flies around at night, sings devil songs. Says lots of cuss words. The devil got in my house 'cause of the fish, and you got to come handle it. My wife is real upset. When can you come? Sincerely, Dwayne Baugh. That's an interesting way of spelling things. Oh god, Threshold Kids is a whole series that I have to find. Please God, no. Greetings, Director Trench. I'd like to thank you for approving my request for the Dead Letters Archive. Cataloging the Bureau's collection of delinquent mail will provide an extremely handy database that research teams can use to search any connections or related topics found among the letters. Aside from the more functional purposes, the archives will allow us to preserve these windows into authentic human encounters with paranatural world. The letters come to us from various places and times, gathered by the Postal Service as undeliverable. The Bureau is the perfect home for them. I realize not all letters contain accounts of genuine paranormal events, but even the erroneous ones allow us insight to how the unknown is perceived by real people. Of course, I will compile a system to allow us to analyze the letters for any information or suspected connections to AWEs and altered materials. So thank you. Can't wait to delve into my dead letters. T.T. Barkwell. What else do we got? Wow. You know what? Yep. Oh. Broken desk. Broken desk. Someone's got a broken desk. Oh, it's not actually a broken desk. That's a cool looking desk. These actually fold up like that. That's cool. Why you would want to, I don't know. Storage, maybe? Oh, there was a door there. I didn't even notice it. Oh, I've already been in here. Cool. Now, where's communications? Then how did my school have a full game version of them? 'Cause I remember the big, floppy things. Oh, other side. And parkour. Oh, wait. Did I go in here yet? I just remember there were big giant things. Check the bathroom. Let's go see what's upstairs. But again, that was some odd 30 years ago, Sci-fi. Okay. Can I read what that says? Internet is not for social media use. No FBC materials of any kind may be scanned or uploaded. FBC email addresses are for work-related correspondence only. Level 5 clearance required to access internet. If a cubicle's black room shell gets damaged, vacate it immediately and alert Mr. Thomas. If you notice any text in your work that you do not recall writing, vacate your cubicle immediately and alert Mr. Thomas. Do not connect internal comm devices to the internet or to the network. Printers for communication department use only. Altered items are forbidden in the cubicles. Notify security of any breaches immediately. They may require internal lockdown. Wow. For a place who's pretty much Black Ops, I assume you would want to not have internet usage. Hey, someone's selling an acoustic guitar for $50. Where can I get it? Scanning out of control. Oh, I forgot I could do this. Food left in the refrigerator in containment break room 3B has been known to vanish. Plan accordingly. Could it be an employee stealing the food, or can it be one of these altered world events dealing with that? Do not bring dogs to the office. Some of us have allergies. I like the little details you see in these kind of games. Spinning out of control? Yes. You okay, buddy? Oh, hi.
An object of power. Looks like the hiss have latched onto it. We need to cleanse it.
Ow! That reminds me of the darkness. Okay, so maybe the darkness was the hiss. Oh, no! No, I'm getting thrown up by bricks. Whoa! Oh, destructible environments. That's gonna make hiding in cover an issue. Oh, come on. Stop throwing crap at me. So how am I gonna do this? Give me the disc. The floppy disk nuke can't be bound. To gain launcher's telekinesis. Teach us to believe, Director.
It's harder to hear you when I'm here. It's like the channel's been changed. The board's in charge here. They're pyramids in the Bureau seal. Are they really the ones pulling the strings? I'm not their director. I'm no one's director.
Oh, so I get the train. Okay. Hold highlighted weapon. And... Oh! Time to throw shit. Oh, the vibrations are gonna be... Launch into the hole. Achieve score. Okay. Oh, I have a stamina bar. Okay. That's gonna make things fun. I always liked playing with telekinesis powers. Oh. Oh, I think I took his head off. Ooh, double kill. The hiss, noise, burning, burrow in the astral plane. You must stop. Mute them, Director. Okay. Floppy disk is now bound. Delivered. The hiss antagonist is seeking some...
There you are.
I don't know how to read
You're
those.
gone. Cut off. I got it. Just like you wanted, right? This will help me.
I hate the hiss. Oh, I shouldn't have jumped down. Oh, that's why I shouldn't have jumped down. God, I need something. Does she have multiple personalities? Is that what's going on here? Because it's kind of hard to explain what's going on. Like, who's she talking to? Is there subconscious and altered world event? Maybe it comes into play later. Or it's explained later. Okay, the Bureau is only certainly highly trained. Okay, I can't read. The Bureau only allows certain highly trained individuals to handle volatile materials and weaponry. Our demolition experts are instructed to use in the use of explosives in dimensions with distinct physical laws, making them important assets for engineering work as well as combat situations. His demolition experts are the only observed Hiss variations to wield the specifically built rocket-propelled grenade that is designed to identify and track redacted entities once fired, making them a threat whose termination should be prioritized in combat scenarios. I find it remarkable that the Hiss restrict usage of this weapon to the Bureau personnel who train specifically for its use. What does this tell us about its behavior? Can it not pass along new information to corrupt entities? Still too many unknowns. The floppy disk. Must be contained in a cell with no other loose materials. The object is an 8-inch diskette containing Soviet-era nuclear launch codes. When bound, the object allows para-ultranarians to telekinetically lift material and throw it at a short distance. The object is currently bound to Redacted for research purposes. Stolen from the Soviet military base located in Redacted by agents Redacted and Redacted with the CIA, the diskette contained launch codes to Redacted missiles believed to be reserved for use against Redacted. After being returned to America, the diskette being thrown computational hardware at members of a decoding team. The informant in the CIA tipped the Bureau off, and it was requisitioned by agents the next day. I know words. Yes. Safe zone. Samson. Book Club Notes for Penny by L. Sampson. So I don't usually read a lot of sci-fi, but as far as space operas go, this was alright. The title, Unless You, could refer to a bunch of things in the book, I guess, but I thought it was a little vague and stupid. The way the characters kept throwing it around almost like a catchphrase got real annoying real fast. The best part of the story was the space battles. I sided with the Fixers, obviously, because they had the coolest tech and motives, made the most sense to me. Honestly, I had to choose between some hotty-toddy flowers and guns space hippies or a badass bunch of warriors who go around devouring planets like cheap sushi on a Sunday. I know who I'm picking. That scene where they invade City Planet and convert the entire population using those 2 brainworms, and that space dog fight between the 2 ace pilots, sign me the fuck up. What kind of ruined the whole thing for me was that my favorite character got killed not even halfway through the story by getting a battery cylinder launched in his face by a gravitational anomaly. His death didn't feel necessary at all. Yes, most stories are like that. What do we got? More memory.
Emily said that the hotline can be reached through the mailroom.
This is the mailroom, I think. Do I want to go to the mailroom yet? Oh, this whole place is the mailroom. Shatter projectile. Exclusive to Shatter. I can't equip that yet. National news sites have been publishing a story of the polar bear attack on an Alaskan town. You all know I don't like to boast, but claiming that a family was killed by migrating polar bears despite desperate for food because their ecosystem was being ruined by global warming is a stroke of genius. Using current ecological concerns makes the public much less likely to redact it. So another AWE behind us, and the public is none the wiser. Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. This doesn't mean we can stop monitoring redacted for any off-message options, but it looks like we're in the clear. Tomasi out. Oh, there's blood in the mailroom. Hello. Clearance level 1. Finally.
This must open the door.
Okay. Yes. Waypoint. Another shelter, too. What? Is it broken? Damn radio. Hang on, let's see here. Options. Okay, so yeah, it's copyrighted music. So good thing I have this turned off.
You're listening to America Overnight, mystifying the airwaves for more than 29 years. Thank you for staying up with us. us. Ghosts. We've had many callers over the years tell us of hauntings, voices, and other phantasmagorical phenomena. Today, friend of the show, Dr. Quincy Reagan tells his story. Quincy, thanks. This is something I experienced recently while staying at the Chili Pines Motel in Macon for last year's SuspiciaCon. I was in room 47. The night manager, an avid listener of the program, insisted I take this particular room. Now, the manager explained that years back, the body of a man was discovered under the bed, inside that wooden border that motel beds tend to have. And the body had been there a week, he said. Guests had stayed there, sleeping with the corpse a foot below. They only found the body when housekeepers complained about the smell. Hauntings have been reported in room 47 ever since. I happily took the room. I fell asleep pretty quick, checking under the bed first, of course. No ghosts visited me, no chilly spots or flickering lights. But when I woke up, I found myself under the bed. It was dark and stiflingly hot. Luckily, I was able to push the mattress off and crawl out before I suffocated. The night manager was kind enough to find me another room. Oh, there you have it, listeners. What we call ghosts take many forms. Quincy was brave enough to tell his story, and I encourage you to keep calling and writing whenever you encounter something strange, something you can't explain. Maybe you're seeing colors that we have no name for. Maybe your toaster is possessed. Remember, dear listeners, when no one else believes you, we do. America Overnight, we'll be right back.
Nice. So that's going to be my Night Springs events, huh? This is going to hurt. I just threw a 70 or 80s computer monitor at him. Nice. Pay attention, Alberto. This is the last time I'm explaining this. Internal lockdowns are manually triggered events that lock one or all the sectors by restricting the use of the sector elevator, effectively locking staff in their sector until the emergency is handled. That can only be lifted via the directorial override in maintenance once the director is satisfied that the situation is under control. External lockdowns are a big deal. Nothing in, nothing out of the whole building. It is only triggered by a code red containment breach based on some complicated system that security and research slapped together. It can only be lifted once A, the threat has been neutralized, or B, a high clearance individual gives the system the all clear. Its process is not the same as the directorial override, so stop saying so in the documentation. I know it's confusing as hell. I've told Darling 100 times to change it, but their admin, it stays the way it is. Honestly, I don't think they even know how to change it at this point. Let's make sure our staff understand how this mess works, okay? Whoa. Oh! How do we get in there? I guess I don't go in there just yet. Guess I have to come back when I figure out how to get through the purple room. Of course. Oh, they're teleporting in. What the hell? Need something to throw. Dang it. Launch efficiency. Okay. Health recovery. Sounds like it could be coming in useful. Let's see. Oops, wrong button. Ooh, nice. Even better one. Reload by 11%, huh? Nice. Now, why do I have to come in here? If anything? Oh, it's just the same thing over and over on these boards. What's this? Last month, our on-site server experienced an intrusion by unauthorized users. After a thorough investigation, it was confirmed that users only accessed a video file which contained portions of various Dr. Darling's presentations. Investigators were able to track the users through their IP addresses. The following are confirmed identities of these users. I'm not going to even try to pronounce those last names. Patrick, Rubens, Arturo, Christopher, and Jaco. These individuals are in breach of Bureau Code 91 and have been placed under surveillance by our external investigation team. Further action is pending. Sci-fi, Sammy, Will, you guys still there? Network disconnected. Yeah, I kind of wrecked this place. What's the contact? No personal calls, speak in a moderate volume, no food or drinks. No using the photocopier for personal projects, or the 3D printer, or the Bureau stationery. Wear access badge at all times, no discussing confidential projects. The one to finish the coffee pot must make a new one. Because, yes. It is just common decency. If you finish the pot of coffee, you make a new one. Anyone who doesn't is a spawn of Satan. Mnemonics. Well, I need to find that one door I saw. Because I have no idea where I'm going. No lights in the bathroom, huh? I've already tagged this one? Yes, I have. That's the shelter. I've already been there. Came up through here. Because there's a recording. Can I not get through here? Yeah, that's what I thought. That's where I just was. I am lost. Oh, right here. Is this my first boss fight?
They can fly now. Great.
Yep, that's my boss. Or my fight. Oh, this is how we're gonna do things, huh? Oh, nailed him. No. Oh. My first death. During my first boss. Okay, let's try this again.
They can fly now. Great.
Dang it.
Fly now. Great.
Give me a shock. I don't know what I just did, but okay. I'll take it. Come on, throw that one. This is tough. Oh, come on. Just because.
They can fly now. Great.
Come on. I see a ladder. Ow. I am terrible at this. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Oh, there he is. Didn't even see him there.
They can fly now. Great.
Ow. Oh crap, I'm stuck. Where is he? Where is he? Ow. Damn it. Back off. What's this? Maybe it might help? Tea time. Oh. Give all that health. Kidding me?
I have a feeling he'll be back.
Hits of elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinesis. Oh God. Competencies, I guess, observed in Bureau para-ultranarians. Why do they have these so hard words? Seriously. Some prefer to change their targets, while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural compatibilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording by parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? It is possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption. It's also worth considering that the Hiss residents can identify and express latent paranatural ability to the individual it corrupts. Because words. Yes, Malcolm. Hey, Malcolm, tea time is at 7. See you on the course on Sunday morning. By the way, have you heard about this Tennessee report? Or Tennyson report? Apparently there's a bunch of copies drifting around the office. Trench is looking to get his hands on any information about who wrote it. You wouldn't happen to have heard anything about that, would you? See you Sunday, Jim.
Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
Up we go.
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms. The Hiss got him.
Poor guy. Ooh, another one.
All right, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an alternate item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
You still recording this? A spate of disappearances was traced in a home on the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocated light switch. Discovered a translocated light switch cord. Bureau agents activated at the home of a local celebrity at the redacted, which have been connected to a total of redacted disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching the closet, agents pulled a light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house redacted days later, found in a sealed room by rangers exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home closet disappeared during this incident.
The hotline can't be far now.
Do I not have the clearance to look at any of these yet? The multimedia. Yeah, okay. Can't look at any of these yet. Okay. Quit flashing those in my face. All visitors must check in. Trench, Bill, trench, Bill, trench, Bill, trench, Bill, Carol. Okay. Hi, Carol. Welcome to the party.
Casino. Green Lodge.
The light switch.
The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
Ocean View Motel and Casino entry point. Okay. Oh, no, don't tell me I have to fight it again. Oh, thank God. So it seems everything is auto-saved, but those places are save points. Checkpoints. Fatal psychiatric therapy? Hello? Butte supplement. According to the testimony, the agents have been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. The key opened a door marked with the inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found in this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the homeowners and other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords have been found in the Butte home, have been appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, redacted light cords have been found in the old house, located in the redacted and redacted sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is redacted, but initial hypotheses center on the Butte AWE as a redacted. So I just got to keep pulling the switch or something? Catalyst, light switch. The law of three applies. Ritual attunement required. Agent must orient and anchor motel to their personal frequencies.
Whoa. Have we been here before?
Nice.
No. I've stayed in motels across the country, on the road. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream.
Hello? Anyone here?
Oh, the lights on the left. That's cool.
Key has a black pyramid on it.
Oh, that's just wicked. Again? Come on. Wow, this is gonna mess with my head. Hotline Seashells, a transmitter badge. Director can call board long distance. Allows you to contact extra-dimensional entities. I don't know how to call them. Gotta parkour. Parkour! Well done, Dial Director. You can contact us past cells in the hotline. We expect compulsive weekly calls.
It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily. People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
I don't even know how to get out of here. Just maybe use the waypoints. Still can't identify them. Crap. Oh, crap. I will take that, thank you. And fast travel back to Emily. She's in the boardroom. Other way.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk. Of course.
Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral factors. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt central points or control points. Alternative items, even humans, radically change their behavior. curiously, any one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past few weeks has not been affected by this corruption. The only known exception is the fact that the new director, Jessie Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is in contrast to that of the other hiss that I have determined in my theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She was able to cleanse material and organisms from the hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a hiss corrupted entity, but unfortunately, the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant to the hiss. More work must be done. Okay, the hotline. Objects should be inaccessible for use except to the director. The object is a 1960s era red bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs redacted. The object allows the director to communicate with the redacted. If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal redacted. Object is currently bound to Director Trench. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including redacted and redacted, but its origin remains unknown.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. A traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline. I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline. A director needs a team.
Okay, we already saw that one.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days. Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in. Something's coming. The whisper's growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. Retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau. Everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. Back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Yeesh. You're the director now. We expect independence, dependence. You are authority, chosen one. The Bureau, game needs you. Cool. Is there anything else on the table? I don't think so.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her Rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown.
Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that and the hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself.
Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Okay, before I do anything else, I want to try to keep these videos less than 2 hours, or roughly 2 hours for live streams. So I'm going to go ahead and take a break. I will be back live streaming here in just a moment. But I'm going to cut the stream and we will. So for those watching the recording, just hop on next to the next episode. But for those in live chat, please hang tight, and I'll be back soon. Till then.